We are actually very fortunate to live in a time where people can choose to be with who they want to be with on their terms, not based on whether or not they can support a partner, or in the case of women, we are not forced generally to be with someone just to survive. And this is a very good thing. Not only are things opening up for women who can choose to be single and men who might not want to be in a relationship just to support someone, but of course it's more open for queer people, asexual people, aromantic people as well. And that's the thing, the time we're seeing right now is a good thing for everybody as far as healthy relationships. People are getting more therapy. One of the most important factors of not only relationship satisfaction, but sexual satisfaction is gender equality. One thing I would commonly post on anti-feminist forums is a list of 34 studies, I believe I have now, that demonstrate that gender equality and the rejection of sexist gender stereotypes and gender roles is key to healthy relationships for straight people. But of course, men who have nothing to offer a partner other than their financial support, which increasingly men obviously can't do anymore because it is just impossible to support a family or even a two-person household on a single income for most people, they are feeling very squeezed because they don't have anything to offer a partner other than their financial support, which increasingly they can't offer either. So of course, the fact that they are not exactly emotionally mature and have been grifted by people like Andrew Tate and the manosphere, they are blaming women for their increasing loneliness rather than looking inward and seeing why maybe the only reason they are attracting women who only care about money is that is the only thing they're offering. And I want to make clear that even though we are seeing more egalitarian relationships, the benefits of long-term relationships as far as straight couples still are absurdly tilted towards men. On average, having a husband causes 7 hours of additional housework for their wife, whereas having a wife, on average, meant an hour less of domestic labor for husbands. That's per week. 7 hours! That's why gender equality is important, and you can kind of see why women who are in relationships that are more equal are going to be a lot more happy. I would be a lot more happy with that 7 hours, and I've been lucky. I have found, I date feminist men, so they are out there, but they're kind of few and far between. The non-financial benefits of marriage to women are negligible. In fact, single women are generally slightly happier than married women, although it's not really a significant difference. The benefits of marriage and long-term committed relationships for straight men are so severe that I feel comfortable saying that no other lifestyle choice has the same beneficial results across a wide swath of factors of happiness and health. So much so that the increasing number of men that are not getting married and not forming long-term committed partnerships, men's life expectancy is actually projected to fall significantly simply because they are not getting married. I don't know exactly why men don't take care of their health and things that you have to do as an adult, like keeping your house clean, doing basic domestic labor, keeping appointments, going to the doctor, going to the dentist. I don't know why this is a common thing for men not to do. If it's like where they feel emasculated, of course they'll talk about how women nag them about these things, but it is actually why men are happier and healthier when they're married, is because they do have a partner that is pressuring them to do important things like take your medication, go to the doctor, that kind of thing. This isn't anything intrinsic to men. This is all about how men are socialized under patriarchy that is detrimental to them, and having a long-term partner does actually benefit them in a lot of ways because of this. And it wouldn't intrinsically have to be the case. So I really hope we can get to a society where men don't have to be married in order to have these benefits. But in general, that is how it is. And the effects are so severe that one study compared it to being married being single had the same detrimental effect as being a pack-a-day smoker for the rest of your life. And that was the effect on health span and lifespan. I take it that when incels and MGTOWs and other anti-feminists get their hands on the stat that men are significantly suffering due to lack of finding long-term partnerships, they're not going to take the lesson they probably should from it, and that maybe one of the reasons men are struggling to find partnerships is because women are no longer financially dependent on men, and thus men have to offer something other than money to be with them. We're forming relationships that are no longer just transactional, but actually involve emotional connection. What they're going to take from this is like, see, these women don't care about us. They don't care if we die. They won't date us. And they'll just go back to their little hovels and scream about how much women hate them and how much they hate women, and why won't these women that they hate love them? And it really is like watching toddlers, and it's sad, but I don't know what to do to change it. You know, I guess it's really not my problem until these men get political power and then vote fascists into office, so